There we go. Should be all set. Okay. And so, grab, wait, I forgot to change the audio to be on. Let's see. There we go. Now this should be all that need to do here or whatever. So a slight thing to mention is that so there was the quest to train a bunch of different barracks units, and I accidentally collected the unit at some point, and so I didn't get the quest on camera or whatever. So that's that, but I didn't open up the new quest yet, so hopefully that makes sense. So that's making wine still, and that's making the trench coat. I'll just I think I've gotten the wood production high enough to just barely cover the lumber cost. Yeah, it looks like I have. Let's train this. Haha, look! I had the peacekeepers practice on Perkins. It's hilarious. Sir, is that really appropriate? He can't get out of the net, Ramsey. He can't get out of the net. Help! Alright. Morgan, I have some concerns about the peacekeepers. I knew it. We never should have listened to Perkins. No, that's not it. The troops are fine, but without any lethal options, they feel a little naked out there. Why not give them some support? Maybe a riot truck? I continue to support this initiative whenever you're the one who explains it to me. We use a riot truck to gas hippies at the academy. If you don't mind me saying this, Judge, Trina's a lot better than Mom. Mom may like you, or she may not, but she sure as shit don't trust you. You don't get to be her age and build a business empire like hers by trusting blindly. Well then, I'm glad that you at least are so gracious. That's just the way I was raised, son. I give credit where credit's due. Anyhow, what's the next step? Vehicles. I guess the Silver Wolf's infantry may not be enough. Not that you need tanks or anything, but you need at least some scout bikes will help a lot. Actually, I'm ahead of you there. We were starting to build a vehicle factory when the riot started. All we need from you is a little push to help finish it up. Alright. Don't know why they're using concrete for their vehicle factory. Well now, ain't that a sight. Not only will we get vehicles to help in our defense, but we can build trucks for farming and provide jobs to boot. Yeah, there's nothing like the military-industrial complex to advance civilization. You know, being part of the Empire was fine and all. We paid our taxes, we got our supplies, but we never got the feeling anyone cared. Y'all are the first to actually care about us in a long spell. We rugged masculine frontier types have to stick together, don't we? Me? No, I'm not laughing, just cleared my throat. Okay. What's the next step for the Bernmoth defense militia, Lieutenant? You're completely at your capable hands. Or completely in your capable hands. Kind of you, Judge. Oh no, kind of you, Judge. Anyway, I'd like to see what kind of progress your militia is making with your training. How about a little sparring practice? And heck, why not add a little wager? Whoever wins more battles gets his men treated to a rip-roaring barbecue by the losers. You're on. Excellent. I'll send the troops on down. You engage them whenever you're ready. I'll make sure they don't hold back, so make sure you don't hold You don't either. Okay, so we gotta build a riot truck. Wherever that is. There it is. Okay, waiting on hazmat suits, so we gotta start up another one of those. You can start with the lane advantages, but I'm gonna do the hazmat suit instead. Alright, we'll get some rivet guns. And some rice. Rice is always good, right? I mean, presumably. Let's see, turrets. More turrets. Let's get this going. Big swig soda. Are there any other troops we need to train? Like, perhaps we need to train more of these, I don't know. Let's go find out by, where is it? There we go. Oh, they got silver wolves all over the place, too. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see how this goes. Alright, we're gonna use the military units. Ooh, fireworks truck is a bit I'm mostly after the that guy there though. I'll use this on this as well. So the fireworks truck seems pretty bad, honestly, for my continued combat. Wait, that drops out a guy? Wow. Okay, we're gonna bazooka him. Then. That did not do much damage. We're getting hit with fireworks spam. Sounds like the tank didn't. Sounds like the chainsaw didn't like the tank. Snipe this guy out. Oh. My troops actually gained some XP, or SP. Interesting. Alright. So, what are we looking at here? I'm thinking the shotgun guys are the dangerous frontline units. Well, maybe not versus that. Let's get rid of the dynamite thrower. Yeah, the snipers are probably a good idea to making use of. The fireworks there. Okay, let's see, what do we want to do now? We'll use the RPG trooper on this guy, how about that? Snipers are tearing us apart from the back lines. might be an issue. No stuns, please. Okay, let's take out the snipers. That's looking pretty rough there. Firework attack. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, there we go. Another victory. I mean, I'm sure it's probably possible to lose these if you don't play well or something. Okay. So the demolitionist, he's got a long range. He doesn't need to. Okay, let's take out the sniper first. The sniper is the biggest damage dealer. We'll use the demolitionist to repeatedly spam and demolish on these guys. Tell the snipers back to sniping. Go. And thus leaves the commando. Demolitionist. Finally, the mortar team. Okay, looks like we got it. Wow, look at this spread. I haven't seen this much food since my visits to Grandma's. Well, your lieutenant and I made a little bet, and I lost fair and square. Eat up, folks. Oh god, this chow is good. You're very gracious, loser judge. Well, the way I see it, we gotta stick together, or we ain't gonna survive. It's pretty much law in these parts. I don't see any reason to change it for you folks. I'm sure the lieutenant will thank you, Judge. If he ever actually takes a moment between swallows to breathe. Help! I'm choking on delicious barbecue. Alright. The rebels have me worried. Seriously? Ever since my... You're right. Brilliant. Fiend with the raiders. They've barely moved west from their Great Range. That's just it, not a single search party, no scouts at all. I'm worried they're planning something. That's true. Aw man. Now you've got me all paranoid. Fine, go take a look. See if you can find any evidence either way. And try not to get caught this time. If you get caught one time... Okay, we got a bunch of rebel camps. Got Ramsey up front. However, we also got, let's see, how does this fare? Not too great, honestly. Now this looks like it would be perfect if I had my rocket truck ready to go, but my rocket truck is currently trying to promote, or is waiting on promotion. So I'll just stick with these soldiers. We gotta take out the tank killer, presumably. And that hits an annoying amount of units. I should have included the wimps in this battle. Oh well. I mean, I could just restart, but I don't really want to. I'll just remember to include them in the future battles. Yep, burn effect, that's pretty useful. And then we'll just get rid of the last guy. There we go. A little bit of gold, but not much else. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 2 blocking units. I'm gonna insert 3 tanks. Insert the 3 soldiers. And insert the double whips. Of course, wait for the loading bar to disappear. As one does. I mean, it hits a decent amount of units still. Might as well use it. Might as well. Let's see. They're definitely better than the chuckers, honestly. I mean, the chuckers, they're pretty great at doing up to 200 damage to the main target. But when you don't need to do 200 damage to a main target, you need to do, like, you know, consistent 70 damage to a whole bunch of targets. You know, it's just the way it goes. Let's see here. Well, maybe not consistent 70 damage, but pretty close. Alright, 144. Wimp is getting, after a couple days of waiting for it to be promoted, it's actually promoted now, so it can start soaking up some SP again. Nice burn effect on those guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those guys spawn a dude. Now, fortunately, because the rooms are R5 now, they do a consistent 20-ish damage. Instead of, you know, the consistent 3 damage. Which is pretty nice honestly. Do I want to put these here? I mean, I could, but there's still... Here, let's see here. Still got 7 hours till it's done promoting. Which means that, you know, be a waste of SP to bring it to this battle, sort of. Especially when I don't particularly need it. $163 on that guy, huh? Burn does some serious damage too. I'm gonna make use of Ramsey here. Even though he's not gonna particularly do enough damage, but alright, it's gonna get rid of the sandbags and hit the tank. There we go. One more rebel base. Okay. Couple of wimps. Soldiers. Get rid of the mortar trucks or something. A lot of 3 hits there. 9 damage? I think so. Mortared. Let's hopefully take out the mortar truck here then. Bazooka. Okay. Bazooka is pretty meh compared to the tank killer nowadays. Use the whip on this guy. 6 damage. Alright, that's all the rebel camps, I think. The intel and orders we're finding are pretty consistent. It seems the rebellion's leaders are approaching the entirety of the West pretty cautiously. It's pretty much just maintain a presence. Well, I'm going to pretend I trust Perkins long enough to say I'm satisfied. Let me just go a little further. They've got a good-sized base not far from here. A quick hit and I'll go home happy. You seem so excited. I can't say no to that face. When he talks about guerrilla strikes, he gets these little puppy dog eyes. Okay boys, this is a big one. We're hitting a rebel base. We know we can't take them, but with luck, Perkins will be able to slip in, steal intel, and we can cover his escape. It's gonna be tough, and the rebels are gonna hit us with everything they have. Sarge, I'm ready for the mission, but I'd really appreciate if you stopped smiling so much. It's kind of unnerving. I can't, Perkins. I physically can't. Let's get him, boys. Ramsey keeps cleaning his gun and giggling. Alright. So Ramsey knows what he's doing here. I mean, they say... okay. I mean, they said that this is going to be a fight that we can't win, but... it's looking pretty winnable currently, if you ask me. Yeah, it's looking pretty winnable currently. Start out by firing away right here. Maybe I should use Ramsey for an attack. Yeah, I should. Lay down some suppressive fire or whatever. Then we'll go back to completely ignoring the blocking effects of most of the units. Precisely. The sniper is probably the least dangerous enemy here. Or actually, no, the trooper is the least dangerous enemy. Now that I reconsider. Okay, Ramsey. Go up there and kill them. Not quite, but close enough. goes Ramsey. But now it's time to hit the last unit here. Ooh, they got a super tank. Okay, so that is a slight issue, I think. Let's get rid of the backline clearing power. More specifically, let's get rid of this thing and this thing. There we go. Nice flame effect. Guess I'll get rid of the saboteur while we're at it. And then, get rid of the tank. I didn't bring a tank killer to deal with it quite so quickly, but did bring 3 super tanks. 3 super tanks can easily take out 1 super tank. At least when it comes to a situation like this, where they're all rank 4 and the opposing super tank in question is rank 1 still. Mega tank though would be a different story, because I think a mega tank has basically the same health as the current super tanks or something. Wow, this thing has a lot of block chance or whatever. But yeah, whatever. Just grab the grenade attack. Okay, there we go. 319 SP. Okay, Perkins, what did you get? You find anything? Well, yeah, there's this report about how, while there are clear signs of betrayal of troop remnants on the west and the north, they appear to be small and focus largely on self-preservation, not worth pursuing. Basically, as long as we don't do exactly the kind of thing we just did, they're planning to leave us alone. Ah, hell. You want me to tell Morgan for you? Morgan will keep leaving... Maybe they'll keep leaving us alone. Maybe. Okay, we gotta go back to the base. Alright. So now it's just a bunch of waiting. Yep. Alright. In that case, yeah.